Okay, we have some sound now. So thank you for your patience, guys. It is very interesting occasionally to have to deal with shared spaces. So, welcome to the stream. We are coming up on a very interesting plot twist. We're not there yet, which is great, but we have met the boss fight music. And we have this lovely ghost-like character who has taken offense to us calling him a monster. So we fightin' now, chat. That's what we're doing. Yes, there was some pretty extreme tech support happening, which didn't need my interjection, shall we say. But here we are. We're all good. I'm hearing a bell ringing, which is probably unfortunate for the poor villagers. So for anyone who wasn't here last stream, we have come to Twilight Town, and we learned that the villagers were being turned into pigs by something that was going on at the creepy steeple. So we went all the way through the forest, we made it to the steeple, we fought a giant boo, which I didn't mean to do, and now we have found apparently the monster that is responsible for turning the villagers into pigs. So we're probably going to beat him up. That just seems to be what we do. But as always, we're going to start with figuring out what he is. And this is a really cool start to it. This is probably one of my favorite setups in the game in terms of plot twists. This creature is named question mark. We don't know. Wow, how totally bizarre. This thing isn't listed in here. There's a monster in here that looks like this thing, but it doesn't list a name. Huh. But at least she knows its stats. It's apparently really good at transforming itself into other things. So if you were hanging out early enough to be part of my Paper Mario playthrough, you would probably notice that this ghost looks an awful lot like some ghosts that we met in the Crystal Palace in Paper Mario. It is Ghost Kirby. Yes. Hello, Ash. Welcome. Lovely to see you. Glad that you made it home, I assume. Unless you're still somehow in transit several days later. But this one has a party hat and a bow, so it's special and different and more boss-like. I am basically just gonna beat him up as quickly as I can. Ooh, nice dodge, Mario. Kind of fantastic. Oops. I don't have the badges that I normally have equipped. So we're doing this a little oddly, but it's fine. Ooh. Don't hurt Goombella like that. That's rude. That's real rude. 2 days of cuddles from the little one sounds delightful. The best recuperation methods. Okay. So now he's mad. Oh, I probably should have put out a different partner. Oh no, never mind. He's not going to choose to copy my partner. So he has done some magic and he has copied Mario, but apparently not with my stat boosts, which is very helpful. Nope, we miss. So this boss fight is going pretty well so far, wouldn't you say? I'm sure you would all say that it's going so well. copied Mario but not his badges. Val, you got it in one. You're not copying Mario's real power if you don't bring the badges with you. So then he laughs, and then he's confused, and collapses. There's an explosion, delightful star points, which is great, absolutely phenomenal. Collapsing, drops a crystal star. How fantastic, right? Easiest chapter ever, right? Guys, like, honestly, stay tuned. I'm so excited. Super easy, barely an inconvenience. Like, what a boss fight. The Atomic Boo was 100% harder, right? Mario defeated the Scourge of Creepy Steeple and found the 4th Crystal Star. The people of Twilight Town have surely recovered from their awful curse. Hello, Focus! Welcome! Hi there! Oh, and hello, Vixstraws. Thank you for the lurk. I'm sorry, I probably noticed you, but thank you for the lurk for work. I think there's probably also some other exciting stuff starting soon on Twitch, but like, thanks for stopping by. Always lovely to see you guys. So, at this rate, Mario's quest to collect all 7 crystal stars will be done in no time. Oh, Focus, that's delightful. I'm really glad that you were hanging out in Fiend's stream this morning too, but yeah, I understand because you also have your stream in the morning, and so it can sometimes be something to juggle. But yeah, it was fun to be there. It's been a while since I've actually gotten to hang out in her chat for any length of time, but it was a bit of a relaxing morning for me. Okay. With his back to Creepy Steeple, Mario sets out towards his bright future. Save game? Save game! Short chapter, right everybody? That's what we're thinking so far? That's what we're thinking? Wow, are you kidding me? What a total pushover. Now, if you've been paying really close attention, you might already be getting some weird vibes. So let's see where this goes. Well, we got the crystal star, so let's get out of here. Anyone else getting some weird sus vibes? Why is my screen still here? Hello, C-Jinx. You are here just in time for the plot twist. You have arrived at exactly the right time. So let me show you guys, because I'm still holding my controller here, but what's going on with my screen and what happens when I press A? And so here we have ourselves probably like my favorite plot twist. I was so excited about this. I was so excited about the existence of this. I was just, in general, really, really happy to get to this part. I remember the impression that it made on me the first time. The monster copied us. And now we're a random shadow. So the heck do we do? Now Mario can finish his quest even faster. We'll see. Because what is interesting about this is I still have my items. I still have my badges. Yes, he Freaky Friday'd me, Ash. But I don't have any allies anymore. And that's a bit of a problem. So I gotta think about... Okay, so there's no point in having a damage dodge for my partner up right now. Because that's not gonna do anything. I think I definitely want multi-bounce and power smash. Sorry, it's just end of boss fight zone the first. So I'm just doing a little bit of badge reconsiderations. I think I'm gonna have to take off the Defend Plus as well, because I need Chill Out and Quake Hammer equipped. And so that means I'm gonna toss on a Happy Heart as well. You get Jamie Lee Curtis, I'm off to get popcorn. That sounds super valid. Okay, so what are we gonna do? I will tell you where my brain goes, which is essentially that we know where he's gone. I'm just kind of curious if there's like a star piece somewhere around here. I haven't found it, but there might be. We know that he's gone back to town because that was what Goombella said he was gonna do. So we're gonna try and chase him. Gosh, like guys, I'm so excited. I love this chapter so much. Actually, I can't just jump over the edge. That is a shame. You do have to go all the way around the spiral stairs. How's my health? My health is pretty good, right? Yeah, I'm only missing one. I'm not gonna use 10 coins on that block. And the reason I am not going to use 10 coins on that block is I very much imagine that I am about to waste a lot of coins. And I will tell you why. Because it is much more difficult to deal with fights in the forest when you don't have a partner. So now we get our next cutscene. If you have been noticing how like the chapters have been working, typically after you actually beat a chapter, it's been giving us a Princess Peach cutscene and then a Bowser cutscene, and so to come like right back in with Mario again is already like confusing and sets off like all sorts of alarm bells. Oh my gosh, that was literally the coolest. That was literally the coolest. Okay.
Yes, this time we'll take that Mario and get his map.
Oh, hey look! The Siren Sisters.
With this super bomb here, there's no way we can fail. No, not likely.
Ashley Gibson 06, thank you for redeeming Beaver Gun. What would you like? It is that time of the night. I have elf ears, I have the moose, I have bows, fascinators, I have scarves, I have gloves. What would you like? What would you like, Ash? Gah, says Marilyn.
Vivian, hand me that glorious super bomb.
Huh?
Vivian, don't you dare. Does that mean what I think it means?
Yes, it is the time of night for ears. Perfect. Then ears we shall have. Ghost elf time. Ghost elf time indeed. Ghost elf time indeed. There you go, Ash. Thank you for redeeming Beaver Gun. Always a fan. And now I will wear elf ears for the rest of the stream. Very enjoyable.
I never had it. You were holding it just 2 seconds ago. You said it was too important to trust me with. Oh, you terrible liar! Stop making up stories to cover for yourself. If I don't have it, then obviously you must have it, and obviously you lost it. Or are you trying to imply that I lost it, you little lollygagging worm?
No, of course not, Beltan.
Well, we can't do much without it now, can we? Oh, you are such an idiot.
Now I'm curious. I have not been keeping up with a lot of things in Discord, and so if something is going on, well, I might have to look some stuff up after stream.
Very well. I'm sure you must have dropped it around here somewhere. So why don't you look for it while Marilyn and I go take a well-earned siesta?
Oh, thank you, Ash. That will make it a lot easier for me.
And if you don't find it, well, you know what'll happen, don't you?
I get punished.
That's right, you little twit. So get cracking. Come, Marilyn, let's leave this useless little fool to her chore.
Good. So, cutscene. Siren Sisters. Back to Shadow Mario. Very interesting that I seem to share a shade of purple. And also, very thankfully, I can open that from the inside. But I think I do still have my skills. Yeah. Very cool. So I still have my skills, I still have my badges. Which is interesting. Because that dude didn't copy my badges. But I now have to go through the forest alone. So you guys are about to see the beautiful wondrousness of me running away a lot. It is very difficult to fight these things. Yeah, it was especially awful when they're like that. I could try a fight or two. $41 star points, though. This is a very bad idea, but I'm gonna try it anyway. Risk it for the biscuit. Yes, Phalanx, that is what we are here to do. So that's gonna get rid of all of our enemies because both of the daisies chose to run away. You won't see that a lot because I'm very limited, but I got one. And now we shall keep going. There's a bunch of, like, daisies on the next scene, and you can lose a lot of health to them very quickly if you're not careful. And so it's always a bit of a risk to fight them. But at the very least, I can get it started well. Okay, this isn't bad. This fight I can actually do, because I have my Quake Hammer equipped. And I even got Stylish, which is going to give me back a lovely amount of star power. Down he goes. This is going much better than I expected, chat. Ugh. This one is not good. This one is bad. But if we're still thinking risk it for the biscuit, I have the star power to do this. Or to try it at least. Okay, so the daisy runs away. He's gonna use the boo sheet though, which sucks. Please don't charge. Oh dear. Okay, so that's a big problem. And we'll just hope. Get back some star power. Whew, that is a lot of health. But he is visible again. Which means he does go down. Yeah, Goomba Big Smash with that crit. Oh, hello, RJ Helms! How are you today? What am I gonna get rid of? I'm gonna get rid of the golden leaf because I can come back for it. Dodge. Lovely to see you, RJ. Glad to have you pop in. One more. Guys, can we do another one? Oh, it got... nope. No, we cannot. We cannot do this. We are going to try running away. I don't want to fight those Goombas if I do not have to. Ooh. Slagging off early today sounds kind of like what I'm doing, actually. I mean, I have things I could be doing this afternoon, but none of them are work. So let's stream instead. Okay. That's what I meant to do. I'm less confused now. So for anyone new or joining us, this is Paper Mario Thousand Year Door. We are in the middle of the chapter with the creepy steeple, and a random ghost dude stole us and left. So now we're a shadow of our former selves. And we're trying to track the ghost dude down to figure out what's going on. This is the best plot twist in history, in my opinion. I'm just gonna try to run away from these ones, because I'm really not able to fight them. Woo! Good dodging. Good dodging.
Hey, what's up, Slick? Been waiting for ya.
And then he literally breaks the fourth wall, I think.
Yeah, you're Mario, right? What a great name. And I really dig this body too. Man, can I jump now? And hey, you're so popular around here. I get mobbed. I just love being you. It's so cool. I don't think I ever want to stop. So, you figured it out by now, right, Slick? Your body and name belong to me now. See, I've got the power to change my shape into anyone I want. It comes in handy. But to really be someone, I need to take their name and body too. Which means you turn into a shadow and can't use your name Tough Break Slick. But that's not enough either. I aim to erase you for good. I guess it would be unsporting to ruin you without a challenge, so I'll give you one chance. If you guess my real name, then I'll give you back your name and body. What do you say, Slick? This'll be fun, right? Now guess, what's my name? Hit me with your best shot.
So chat. Obviously I have played this game before. Ozymandias. I mean Rumpelstiltskin. It's all up there. There's lots of guesses you could make. But there are 8 spots to put it in. And I'm just going to draw your attention to something real interesting. What goes there, chat? Because if I know my alphabet, that should be the letter P. And it's gone. So, being that I've played the game already, even if you wanted to try and cheat and guess the name early, you can't, because hashtag game spoilers, it involves the letter P. And yes, I tried replacing it with a capital, and it didn't take it, which I think is unjust, but that's fine. Pumpelstiltskin, definitely, 100% Pumpelstiltskin. So, I liked Ozzy, but I can't fit the whole thing in, so I'm just gonna guess that his name is Ozzy for now. Sure, why not?
Wrong-amundo, little nobody. Who'd name their kid that?
I kind of feel bad for Ozzy Osbourne right now.
Prepare for doom, Slick. Yuck, yuck, yuck. And don't even thinking about running from battle, you hear? No running.
I'm just gonna leave.
Aww, that's no fun.
Yes, good cat. Mike is up and running. I was having a space conflict. Does he call everyone Slick because his name is Plick? I like the way you think. Laterally. Okay. So we've made it. Here-ish. I'm not actually 100% sure what I can interact with. But let me just see if I can, okay. Okay, I'm gonna put some things away. Most of the rest of this stuff actually seems pretty useful. Put away the other boost sheet. So the reason that I'm doing that is that I am going to try healing up here before I proceed with the plot. Oops, no, this is not the building that I meant to walk into. I'll just leave. It's fine. If I can go to the inn and heal, I would like to. And if I do that, it will give me a peach. And then I will not have space for it. Okay, but in the meantime, let's have another cutscene. What'll I do? What'll I do? Poor me. So actually, Ash, the wife was considering upgrading her husband, but I wasn't following the conversation between the two gentlemen. Only I know that that 70s swinger has definitely been hitting on Goombella before. And yes. I would agree with Val. That's definitely the outfit you need to make it work. Okay. What'll I do? What'll I do? Poor me. Sadness. So, we're gonna fix our health. Assuming that they'll let us. I think we still have money. It's unclear. So, they apparently don't mind that I am a shadow. And we're still allowed to sleep. And now there's a Peachy Peach. I will also put that in the shop, frankly, at this point, because I don't need it currently, but I will need it later for recipes and such. Okay, so let's see if we can follow this conversation better this time. Okay, they're just arguing, and for some reason she thinks that the 70s swinger is cute. That's what we've learned. Sure, lady. Sure, you're definitely fooling. Cool. Great times. So now let's see if we can continue the plot, because we ran away from the ghost guy, and there has to be a reason for that, right? And when we popped in here, Vivian was crying, and there's like separate music and stuff. D&Dians or anything to go off a shadow wanting to rent a room is not even the top 10 weirdest things that guy's seen this week. Fair. Fair, petulant cobra. So the only thing that's happening right now is Vivian's crying, and I really like Vivian, even though she's technically a bad guy, so I'm gonna talk to her. I'm looking for something very important. If I don't find it, my sister's going to punish me again, but it's just not here. I feel kind of bad for her. So, nope. I'm trying to shake the bush, sweetie. Okay, so it better not be in that bush, because I can't shake that one because of where you are standing. I'm really not even sure I'm getting them all. I don't know which bush it's in. Oh, I got money. Aha! I got a super bomb.
What? You found it? Oh, thank you so much. Thank goodness. At least I won't get punished now. Oh no, it's broken. It must have broken when my sister dropped it. What'll I do now? I guess I was just meant to be punished for life.
And I feel kind of bad for her. Yeah, it would be super slick if I could just keep super bombs as items. So I'm gonna tell her not to feel bad, because none of this is her fault.
Thanks. You're very sweet. That actually makes me feel a little better. But what'll I do now? My sisters will be back any minute. Hey, wait just a second. What's your name anyway? Won't you tell me? What? I can't hear you. Your name was stolen? I see. I guess that happens from time to time. Wait, no it doesn't. Your name was stolen? That's crazy.
Oh my gosh, I love her. And so then we catch up. We chat. Probably flirt a little bit.
Gee whiz, you have way worse problems than I do.
I'm not sure we do, Viv, but that's sweet.
And you were worried about me that whole time. That's so kind. All right, that's it. I'm gonna help you get back your name and your body and your friends. Hey, that's okay. Don't worry about my problems. I'm not sure I really want to stay with my sisters anymore anyway. And I feel like I need to repay your earlier kindness. It's the right thing to do.
And yet again, we get kissed without anyone asking for consent. How many girl characters have kissed Mario at this point? Narrows eyes at game. Glenda? Vivian is gonna whip you into shape. Help Mario get that beach bod. So we have now made friends with Vivian. She can hide us, which is spectacular. It makes avoiding enemies a little bit easier in the forest. Though, truthfully, I think we did a pretty good job fighting them. So, I have never seen Wicked, but I've memorized the entire soundtrack. I guess visually? Did you mean visually, Ash? Or did you mean the voice I picked?
Popular, you're gonna be popular.
She can also set people on fire. That's exciting. I really enjoy Vivian. She is one of my favorite companions. Ooh. I'm sorry I started auto-skipping that dialogue. So Vivian has determined that what we need to do is figure out that ghost's name, which is fantastic. Good cat, I appreciate that joke. I don't think it was I don't think it was fiend trash, but you know, I respect you. I respect that opinion too. I legitimately, like... Wicked is one of my favorite plays from... Well, one of my favorite musicals from a music perspective because Sondheim's lyrics specifically do some things that I happen to really enjoy. There's like a cleverness in the fact, like in Popular, for example, she rhymes, like the rhyming scheme involves using the middle of words sometimes, but you know. Actually, Focus, that was really valid because Good Cat just told a joke that apparently was some fiend trash, and so if you want to toss a fiend fail at it, seems valid to me. So Vivian thinks that we should find out this ghost's name, and she has an idea. Birds pretend to be innocent with people around, but they're actually really well informed from all that flying and eavesdropping. With my power, you can listen in on their conversations without them knowing. So, in addition to villagers, let's also try to get some info from the local birds. Yes. Especially, so Fal, I like that reference, especially given that this is what the birds look like. And so Cormac 1 and Cormac 2, definitely. Cormac 3, I think, is an owl, and so less so. But if you go up to a tree with birds in it now, and if you use Vivian's veil to hide, the birds talk.
What? I've been really depressed lately thinking about the depletion of fossil fuels.
and they're going to talk about various types of potential energy, which is not going to help me very much. But I'm sure somewhere around here there will be something helpful, right?
Rock? So I was chatting with Rotbeak in Mushroom Town on Instant Messenger yesterday.
I don't think this is going to help me either. They're just talking about various problems with their data, I would guess. So that doesn't really help me very much at all. We've checked those two trees. This tree doesn't have a bird. Okay, but I'm gonna save because I'm friends with Vivian now, and so it's really important that I stay friends with Vivian forever, because she's so great. Duck back here. Ashley Gibson06, thank you for redeeming Word of the Stream. What would you like? What would you like it to be? Right now it's Smokin' from last stream. Popular, we're gonna be... I picked a bad key. We're gonna be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts. You'll be good at sports. Know the slang you've got to know. So let's start, because you've got an awfully long way to go. That's what you get. Otherwise, I might get in trouble. But I am super happy that you are redeeming popular. Let me just find a good chalk color for that. So our word of the stream today, thanks to Ashley Gibson, is popular. Please, it's all about popular. It's not about aptitude, it's the way you're viewed, so it's very shrewd to be. I just have that song stuck in my head now. The whole soundtrack, it's fine. Everything's fine. We're fine, guys. We're still trying to find trees that are going to tell us secrets, but we have a wonderful new word of the stream, thanks to Ash. I am very excited about that. Okay. I see 3 trees with birds. Oh wait, no, I only see 2. I'm insane. Well, this is one of them.
Rock. Hey, Maud, listen to this. Ronnie, my oldest, is taking his SATs.
Okay, so these are some old ladybirds, which is great. Okay, let's check this one.
Rock? Alas, this Twilight world is too full of pain and contradiction, too full of broken dreams.
I think we found Edgar Allan Poe's Raven. So we'll just let them be gloomy. Oh, and here we go. Here is another tree. What are we gonna learn from these guys? Am I not close enough? Okay, there it is. I think we found the tree, friends. Can the next Bangers on Demand be Sondheim inspired? Good Cat, I am 100% not clever enough to like riff that, but if you solid want me to just sing something from Wicked, I will. It'll be awful and you will deserve it. Dumbo-esque jazz voices. Oh no. Valorix, thank you for redeeming Bangers on Demand. Okay, which one are we doing, though? Let me grab some lyrics. Oh. If I get DMCA takedown, I'll take it as a compliment. What songs exist? What songs do I have? Give me 2 seconds. I think I might have something in my music collection, which is like literally right off screen this way. So thank you for that redemption, Felerinx. I will figure something out in like 2 minutes. I regret making every offer I've made. I regret. No warm-up, no practice, nothing. We're gonna try some of this. This is a very bad idea. It is not my vocal type. We're gonna do it anyway. Okay, friends? Are we all strapped in? Thank you for your redemption, Fel.
Whenever I see someone less fortunate than I, and let's face it, who isn't less fortunate than I, my tender heart tends to start to bleed. And when someone needs a makeover, I simply have to take over. I know exactly what they need. And even in your case, though it's the toughest case I've yet to face, don't worry, I'm determined to succeed. Follow my lead, and yes, indeed, you will be popular. You're gonna be popular. I'll teach you the proper poise when you talk to boys. Little ways to flirt and flounce. So I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix your hair. Everything that really counts to be popular.
What are the lyrics? I'll help you be popular. You'll hang with the right cohorts. You'll be good at sports. Know the slang you've got to know. So let's start, 'cause you've got an awfully long way to go. Don't be offended by my frank analysis. Think of it as personality dialysis. Now that I've chosen to become a policist or an advisor, there's nobody wiser, not when it comes to popular. I know about popular, and with an assist from me, I think I'm getting slowly higher. To be who you'll be instead of dreary who you were. Well, are. There's nothing that can stop you from becoming popular. La 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 la. We're gonna make you popular. When I see depressing creatures with unprepossessing features, I remind them on their own behalf to think of celebrated heads of state or especially great communicators. Did they have brains or knowledge? Don't make me laugh. They were popular, please. It's all about popular. It's not about aptitude. It's the way you're viewed. So it's very shrewd to be very, very popular like me. And though you protest your disinterest, I know clandestinely you're gonna grin and bear it, your newfound popularity. Ah. La 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 la, you'll be popular, just not quite as popular as me. Ta-da! I did a whole out-of-key a cappella song. Take that, friends. I needed the lyrics, because it's been a while. 2,000 points so that we can jukebox Rocky Horror. I will need to practice that because technically I don't know any of the songs from Rocky Horror off the top of my head. Can I get a how do you do? I'm just gonna. Well, that's a really good point. Like the scrambled eggs, like Fraser's title sequence. Very Sondheim-y? Is that what we're going with, Good Cat? Thank you, C-Jinx. Thank you for the Caveman's love. Thank you, Ash, for all of the emotes. Thank you, Good Cat, for the clap. I bow. What I should do next time, if you guys actually want something like that, because voice is not my instrument, but I do play flute, and technically, probably grab one of those. Could probably. That might take me longer though, because it's in the other room. Okay, so after that very long interlude, which I trust you all enjoyed, despite all my pitch issues, this crow knows something. So that Mario guy meeting with the mayor, he's actually the bad guy, right? Ash? I played a flute and jazz trio piece for my grad recital when I was in university called Baroque and Blues, which was basically a composer's mashing up of some of the stylistic tendencies of the Baroque era and jazzifying them. It was lovely. I really enjoyed it. Okay, so this crow knows that Mario is not the good guy. Nobody even knows. Humans are so dumb, it makes me want to peck their noses. The only soul that knows the bad guy's name is locked under the creepy steeple, I hear. Because, you know, if no one knows your name, then you can use unstoppable magic. But if someone says your real name to you, then your magic will stop working. So, I wonder how all this is going to end up then. Did you hear that? If we search under the creepy steeple, maybe we can find out that guy's real name. Oh, Vivian, you're so wonderful. So we are going to try and get back into the swing of this game with our fantastic plot twist. We're gonna get attacked again, because this guy just lives here now. So, this is the one that stole your name and body. He looks sort of familiar to me. I think Vivian is on to us. So we have to guess again. Does anyone have any guesses as to what this dude's name is? Is it K. Menzel? He looks familiar. Did he fix my toilet last week? Pumpkin, Theodore, and Frankfurter. Chat, all of those were spectacular guesses. I'm gonna go with Glenda. Just to be... I'm gonna go with Glenda and a heart. Just to be thematic. But all of those guesses are fantastic. I especially like Pumpkin, which uses 2 P's and a reverse P. So we're wrong again. Shocking. Again, we're told we can't run. And I'm gonna be honest. He doesn't tell me what to do. Though he is me, in a sense. But we're just gonna leave. And he again is a little bit annoyed at us. He must have been hiding there in ambush waiting for you to show up. Well, forget him. Let's go get your name back. So again, with the Goomba dodging. Yeah! That was some bad dodging. Two of them were converging on me. Chat. But I'll be honest, this is a very difficult fight to deal with, so I am not going to. I am just going to lose some coins. We'll do some fighting in the forest. But not here. Our being her is the good witch and it's amazing. It's true. It's true. She could be glad to the good witch. Vivian the Good Witch. Ooh. Ah, shoot. I really thought I could get in there without... I don't know how much damage she does in a single attack. And I'm really worried about fighting daisies. Burning punch that sets enemies on fire sounds fantastic, honestly. Okay, so she does 3 damage. Ooh, fog. Eek. Oh, that one left. Ah, dang it. Hello, Snakebird Priestess! Welcome back! Hate this. Hate this. I'm like in a stun lock, chat. I'm not allowed to do anything. Mario's still asleep, but Vivian is not. And she did burn them. That is good. Oh, I missed! I needed that one! That's okay. At least they ran away. So that's why it's risky to fight daisies when you are not in a good, advantageous position to do so. I was trying to dodge that one, but I probably should have run away. Anyway, back to what I was doing. Welcome, Snakebird Priestess. Yes, we have seen the plot twist. The evil ghost at the top of the creepy steeple stole us, our identity, completely, and like booked it. So we ran after him and we met Vivian, and she is a sweetheart, an absolute delight. One of the best party member allies that you can get. And, you know, girl just wants to help us out. So now we're going back to the creepy steeple to check out underneath it and see if we can figure out what the heck this ghost's name is. Fal, I completely agree. It's very frustrating to get stun locked by an enemy because that should be something that only PCs can do. And it is very similar to fighting Drowsy if they just use, like, Sleepy every time. You're like, well, how am I supposed to get anything accomplished? With only mild non-consensual kissing. Okay. Fair point. I think this is my way out of this. I hope. Perfect. Max damage. But I think Good Cat, every female character so far, has been involved in some non-consensual kissing with Mario in ways that are very unfortunate. So I'm gonna punch this guy because he frightens me. That one ran away. Fantastic. And that one charged up. Love it. That is great. That is the best that fight could have gone for me. So I'm gonna drop him. Get a little bit of star power back. I'm still very stressed about my health. Very, very stressed about my health. But we're fine, right, chat? We're fine. There's only like 4 more battles that we have to either complete or run from before we get a healing block. Ooh. This is a good one, though. Because of this one I can Quake Hammer. This battle is less frightening and is very, very good for allowing us to regain some star power. Oh, that's her stylish command. I've learned something today. Yeah, Fiend stress, Fiend fine. We're all okay. We're doing all right here, chat. But Vivian only has 8 health, and that's a big problem for me because I love her. And I don't want her hurt. That's okay, we're almost there. We've only had to dodge some enemies and run away a couple of times. We're doing swell. Ooh, 3 of them. That is a lot. Soon to be 2 of them. Usually I run away a lot more. You guys are getting the full experience of this game. Oh no, Oh, she missed. Oh well. I don't know if Quake Hammer is going to work in this circumstance, but I'm willing to try it. Oh, it sort of worked. I dodged. We're fine. Now I get a bingo when I don't really need it, but that's okay. I appreciate getting my flower points back. Poor Vivian. Okay, perfect. And the fog is gone, so we will just dispatch the enemies. Woo! It's nice because it lets me work towards another level up without having to just like sprint back and forth in terror and lose a bunch of coins. But it is very difficult, I would say, to do this with like kind of minimal health, minimal friends, like minimal everything really. So I'm gonna save now that I'm here. So what we've been told is we're looking for a place that's under the creepy steeple. And we've been all through the creepy steeple. We've gone through the entire place. We jumped into a hole at the bottom and we couldn't really go anywhere because there was a door that was locked. And so what we're looking for is a sneaky little secret, chat. And it just so happens that this well here is a little bit of a sneaky secret. And I didn't go down it before because it's kind of awful to have to do more than once, frankly. Oh my gosh. That enemy had very poor aim. We don't even have Goombella here to tattle, but this is a bug, and so I'm assuming I can flip it over if I jump on its back. It's got a shell. And it has less than 6 health. That's what we've learned. As a kid, I thought the ghost's name was Slick because they kept calling me Slick, and if they had my name, I must have their name, so if I'm Slick, they must normally be Slick. Honestly, that is a really cool way of processing that, Snakebird Priestess. Like, that's very much a good first guess. Thus far, we have guessed Ozzy and Glenda for no reason at all, because I do know the right answer and it doesn't matter because we all noticed that the letter P was missing from the alphabet, so we're all a little bit suspicious as to what it might be. So our guesses were like Pumpelstiltskin, like we've had some fantastic guesses as to what it could be. But like Slick is honestly, that's like a really logical way of approaching the game because that is usually how a game like this gives you hints, but they specifically, and this is why this is awful. There's just so many things happening here. Pumpelstiltskin, Sloppy Joe. There's so many of these beetles here, chat, and some of them have spikes and you don't actually want to jump on them and you don't, like, ugh. This is honestly awful. Yay! So I got everything. But where does that leave me? I should probably have Quake Hammered, actually. I'm gonna punch him. Because I think they flip back over on their next turn. Well, they do. Okay. Let's Quake Hammer this. Ash, I like the way you think. That last one definitely got milk. Oh no, I'm dizzy. That is not what any of us want. But that's okay. Vikstraws, good luck in the heat. Thank you for being here, and I wish you luck. I'm just gonna try jumping on him. And then I'm gonna miss. Ooh, okay. So she can't actually get past their defense. That is fine. Am I still dizzy for a turn? That's okay. We're fine. Why not? Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Cool. I should probably pick up more of those for combat purposes. Ugh, these ones are the worst, but that's okay, because I still have Quake Hammer. So, Vivian is a super great companion for many reasons. And one of them is because she is actually going to let us get the Spike Shield badge. And the Spike Shield badge is going to change our lives. I assure you, chat. It is phenomenal and fantastic and just all things good. I don't actually know if I can do enough damage to pierce this guy's defense. Yes, I can. Just enough. That's good. Don't waste flower points when you don't have to, chat. Is the goal. Is the goal of what this is. Because there's so many of these combats in a row. So we just fight parabuzzies now. That's just what we do. Sorry, not parabuzzies. These ones don't fly. Buzzy beetles, spike buzzies, various buzzies. I hope that guy wasn't spiked. Oh, good. Very nice. Perfect. $94 star points. We are almost at a level up. Oh, the one at the end has a pointy. Okay, well, I'm having none of that. That one can be gone. Finally, when I get all my health back, I succeed at the health bingo. The irony, chat. I mean, she can't really do very much, so... That'll be fun. Whee! And we get a level up! Hurrah! What do we want, chat? I always feel like I make the wrong decision. This is a bad decision because I'm really gonna need health later, but just like the badges. Okay. So we killed all of the everything, which is ridiculous. If I take that one off, I can put that one back on for now. I have always loved the badge points. So, best points, correct. So this is the reason why you can't do this without Vivian. Because at this point, you can push this thing up to here, but you can't push it any further. And then when you let it go, it just like slides back on you. And so you actually need Vivian's skill of sucking you into the ground to get past that gate. Now, of course, we are stuck here permanently and forever now. So let's hope that there's another way out. Oh, cool, another one of these guys. And a save block. Let's just hit it and see what happens. So we've come across this creepy little hallway with some steps. And a jump panel. Aha! And so now, chat, if you recall, we have been in this room before, but we were in the front part of it. This is where we were under the creepy steeple to release all of the booze. And at the time, when we went to the end of the hall here, the door was locked. But we are in the sneaky background now. And at the end of the hall, there is this lovely little place that we can sneak through. So what is in the locked door under the creepy steeple? We have a badge. That's cool. We have a Mr. Softener. That's cool. We have a key. That'll probably unlock the door. And we have some very interesting success. We just located the letter P. So now we have the letter P in the alphabet. And we also have this bird here. Now back in the city, what we learned is that birds are big gossips when they think nobody's around. So we're gonna go up to this bird and we're gonna hide. His name is Burp. I love that. Pee-wee! Great guesses, chat. Y'all are phenomenal.
Scrat? What happened to those weirdos who were just here? Whatever. It was almost nice to have some company. I mean, no matter how important it is that no one know his real name, locking me up in here just because I know it and making me guard the name's stupid missing letter, no way to treat a parrot, right? I really want a cracker. Dupless, you're a big meanie. When's feeding time, huh?
I love how they outline the name in red just so that you're definitely paying attention. I do think that the game did a very good job of picking something that was not easily guessable, because who is going to put Dupless into an 8-box random word guess? What was interesting is it actually was like Ash, I entirely agree. Chat, your names were way better than Dupless. But I actually found it very interesting to play this chapter for you guys, trying not to just say, oh yeah, and there's Dupless jumping out of the back of the screen again. Oh yeah, there's Dupless just attacking us again. We're gonna run away from him, because I did know the name. It just doesn't help. You still have to play the whole chapter because you don't have the letter P.
Scrack! Pretty bird, pretty bird.
I love that. Marifel. Gonna make a mod to this game to rename the guy Pumpelstiltskin. I respect that, RG Hounds. Like, such respect. We heard that. We heard you, little birdie. Dupless, that's his name. Now let's get your name and body back from that meanie, and we'll teach him a lesson or two while we're at it. How are we doing on everything? I think we're doing generally pretty okay. Okay, so now there might be a little bit more running away than usual in the forest, because we're probably gonna have a boss fight at the end of it. How to be popular. These boos all want to attack me now. They're just so rude. Guys, I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight anything right now. I just need to go back. Is anyone else noting this beam of light slowly creeping up? I think my blinds are incorrectly open. Okay, so that was the well adventure. Now we get to have another forest adventure where we do a whole bunch more running away, because we're probably going to have a boss fight at the end of it, one would anticipate. Ugh. Heck, I don't want to do this fight. Worry about something easy. Oh. Please stop running after me, dude. So this is why sometimes it's good to have a lot of money in this game, because I'm just gonna waste it all running away. This one is very tempting to do anyway, because I can defeat them in like one turn if I use the Quake Hammer. And I'm gonna be 3 flower points down when I start. I don't think it really matters that much. Oh! That could have been bad. Okay, but that's the main one that I'm willing to try. Ooh, yes. Very worth it. I got a super shroom. This one I'm probably gonna flee. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna flee. I hope I will succeed. Mashing skills. Please stop chasing me. And this one's gonna be really difficult because that daisy can like spot you when you're coming through, but again. Ugh. Can't move fast enough. I'm gonna have a very sus sunburn soon. That's fair, I didn't put sunscreen on before starting stream. Chat, the dangers of stream. I barely made that. Oh, did anyone else see how close that was? That was so close. Oh, it's fine. It's all gonna be worth it in the end. So, I love this chapter so much. The like surprise of revealing that you get the crystal star, but you don't actually get the crystal star, and then like all of this everything that is going on here. Please stop it. Oh. Okay. We are back at the screen where we get shouted at by the random guy who stole our appearance. And I'll be honest, man, I want this appearance back for some reason. Even though I really like the shade of purple that we are. So now we know their name is Dupless. So we're gonna laugh at them. What? What did you just say? It can't be! I love the shock. No, 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 okay. So we've upset him a little bit. And he ran away. So where do we think he would go to hide, chat? And how many times do you think we're gonna have to go through this forest? Again? Dodge. Oop. Yep, this is the correct way. I'll probably fight some things on the way back. Oh. So once again, we find ourselves running back through the forest. It's so creative to me. Like, I love the design of this game. I love how they do everything. It is an absolute delight to me. Oh! Good Cat, thank you for the 100 bits. There once was a ghost named Dupless who stole Mario's name without a kiss. Mario made a new friend and won in the end. That's how Dupless turned into a doofus. Beautiful. That was beautifully written, Good Cat. I can accept that afternoon meetings are kind of boring, so I'm really happy to have you here. I'm gonna jump on this guy, and then we're probably gonna run away. Oh no, there's only 2 of them. No, we'll beat them up. We'll beat them up like this. Because then hopefully they'll run away. Ooh. Bye! I too am supposed to be working. This is better. Well, I'm really glad that you guys are finding such amusement I am so happy to have everybody here who is here, because this is honestly, like, part of... I want to say this is my favorite chapter. I'm a little worried that I'm, like, wrong, and I'm gonna say that again later, but, like, gosh, I love this chapter, and so it's just really lovely to have everybody here who might be interested in seeing what this chapter has in store. Woo! A Rupert dog is asking for a walk. Oh, well, it was lovely to have you, Sea Jinx. Delightful to see you, and I hope that you and the Rupert dog have wonderful walks. Oh good, I'm glad he charged up. And I also hope you have a lovely day, Sea Jinx. Not just that you have a lovely walk. Down they go. Phew. I'm doing alright. Doing alright with the just absurd number of trips through this forest. Whew. Rupert because he's a bear? Ash, unfortunately not. His name is Rupert. He's a little red-haired dachshund. He was named by a friend of mine. He is a delight of a little puppy. But there is no particular significance to his name. That's just what he's called. There did used to be a cartoon called Rupert, like a little British bear who wore a scarf. I would need Kay Menzel here to help me out to remember more details than that, because I really struggle with details of childhood shows and like nostalgic things that I've watched. And I feel like he would know. But he is unfortunately doing some tech support. I'm so glad that chat knows who that is. Oh, what are we doing for this, chat? This looks awful. Ah. I want to fight daisies. I don't get my star energy back. Wales counts. It's part of the... Well, maybe... Is it part of the British Isles? It might... I don't know. I just didn't like how that combat was stacking up for me. I mean, Ash, sorry, like, not to be offensive. I meant if Kay Menzel were here, he could, like, tell me about it, because normally he'd be sitting right over there and he could explain things to me. If you would like to further explain to chat more details about Rupert, please do, because I don't remember a lot. And so if you remember more than I do, which I'm sure you do, I welcome your support in explaining to me all of the nostalgic feelings that I should be having. Okay. So we've made it back to the creepy steeple again. This is like our third time here. And we need to get back to the boss room, I am guessing. So now there's a bunch of boos that just want to eat us. Super rude of them. Super rude. And a swoop. Oh! That swoop has a fire flower that is utterly terrifying. Perfect. Now this is one of the funniest things about Vivian. I absolutely love it. She just stretches to the height of whatever the enemy is, so she can also hit them when they're on the beam. She's just fantastic. What a great companion. What a great ally to have collected. My personal delight. Also because purple's my favorite color. So, you know, just extra delightful. Because of reasons. We're again gonna quick hammer this jazz. Terrible show, twee and awful, like a middle-class British version of Tintin, but with less happening. That is a take on it, Ash. I can respect that. Here over in Canada, I'm honestly not sure how known this is internationally, but we have a show called Caillou, which is about the most pretentious and boring child to ever exist. As far as I can tell. Like, he constantly is getting in trouble and, like, not actually having to take any consequences for it. Oh, it is an interesting show to watch. Especially with people with kids. But I think it's Canadian content, so it got played a lot when I was growing up. Snakebird, that sounds like a really weird episode. I don't know how that would be. And Phalanx, we were talking about the show that had Rupert Bear in it, but then I got distracted talking about Caillou for a very, very brief. Canadians are responsible for that abomination. I am fairly certain that they are, because Caillou, like, it's French as like a name. Like, I'm pretty sure that it's just a very Canadian show. I'd apologize for it, but you know. Oh, Caillou has cancer? Yes, RJ Helms, I had heard that fan theory that was the reason for everything. But as nice as that might be in terms of kind of trying to fix the attitude around, like, why it is the way it is, that runs into a little bit of an issue for me, because if you're not going to, like, say in universe that that's what's happening, then you're teaching the children watching the show that the behavior is acceptable regardless. And so, oh wow, I'm so distracted because Caillou was upsetting me. It is Canadian. Imagine Peppa Pig, but done by Canadians. You're most of the way there. Yeah, valid. Valid. I'm just really picky about my children's shows. Mostly because I don't have children, and so I'm allowed to be picky and not just desperately trying to see what they're interested in watching. I like Peppa Pig, though. Yes. Yeah, Val, I agree that, like, it is really important to know and to think about what sorts of morals you might be learning from a show or even from a game or something like that. Like, whatever media you consume is media that you've consumed. And so, like, being able to think critically is really important. And so, like, especially for kids before they've developed a lot of their critical thinking skills and they're more, like, absorbent like a sponge, you can teach some really bad behaviors if you show them the wrong things. I did used to enjoy Rugrats. I loved a lot of the shows on the Disney Channel, like Recess and Fillmore and stuff like that. Those were fantastic. And I adored Magic School Bus. That's absolutely hands down, like, the OG Magic School Bus was one of my favorite shows. So good, guys. So good. Okay. We're gonna see if we can end this chapter. We have done a lot of running back and forth. We have learned some plot twists. Oh, PB&J! PB&J honor! I love PB&J! Okay. And also, there is another kids show that surprisingly, I think was okay. It was also Canadian content. Most people have like never heard of it, but like, why would you watch Caillou when you could watch Stickin' Around instead? It was a fantastic show, and its commercial break was always, "Stick around, we'll be right back." And I thought that was the funniest joke ever when I was little. Oh, Fraggle Rock. Yo, yes, I'm into Fraggle Rock. That one's great. Salt. Salt and pepper pork. I mean, I feel as though if you watch a lot of Peppa Pig, yeah, that feels like a valid reaction. Okay, guys, is it time for the real, actual boss fight now? Because, like, we've been here before. Oh my gosh.
Hey, you again, Slick. You're pretty stubborn to follow me all the way here. Fine, fine. I see. I get it. Let's just put an end to this, shall we? All right, kids, put on your fighting gloves. Woohoo! It's me!
Sure thing, Mario. We're right there with you. This creep couldn't take us on his own, so we teamed up with the Shadow Siren. Well, we certainly won't be letting him do anything to our little Mario.
You're gonna taste the pain Gonzalez style, Shadow Guy. Very good, my loyal ones.
Oh, Wishbone! Oh, there's so many good shows. I remember Wishbone. Okay. Mario? The guy who stole your name and body is Mario? Sorry, that was fantastic. Okay, though. No, but for reals, like, Junior Troopa and his, like, constant presence in Paper Mario, how funny would it have been if, like, Junior Troopa just, like, booted him to the skies the way he did in Bowser's Castle with, like, the Koopa Bros in Paper Mario? Oh my gosh, that would be so funny. I would have loved that as a callback. Just 10 out of 10. But instead what happens is you enter the loft for your final confrontation, and Vivian learns who you really are. And she learns that we're Mario. And Mario's the person who's her enemy. Oops. So when we start combat, Vivian is not with us. Oh, also I like really didn't look at my badges before I started this, so this will be fun. Oh, missed. Oh, dang it. Oof. Yes, I cannot flee anymore because now this is a boss fight. Ooh, nice. Oh my gosh, my action commands are garbage right now, friends. But that's okay, because at this point, Vivian decides she wants to help us anyway. Isn't she so sweet? She's just decided that we're friends. So now we have a friend, which is fantastic. And I'm just gonna keep hitting this guy. Well, I mean, to be fair, Fel, not every show is for every person, and so maybe it was just the attitude of someone or something on the show that sort of like ruined... Oh my gosh, it's so hard to guard against the hammer. That just kind of like ruined the experience, and so especially like as a kid, it can be really subtle, like what like turns you off a show or makes you like it. Sorry, I'm very distracted. I could be talking, but we boss fighting. Perfect. 2 decades since you've seen any episodes. Yeah. I'm sorry for hurting you, Goombella, but you're on the wrong side right now. And I need to crush this guy. There is actually, you can, in fact, kind of knock out the allies and he'll, like, go through them, but typically that just makes the boss fight longer for no good reason. So if you just, like, wail away on the main guy, it ends sooner. Wow, he's getting really pissy, calling himself the Great Super Mario. Ooh, and then using an FP attack on me. That's fine. I'm just gonna keep crushing him. And his shower's about to fall over, I think. Eek! Mario! Oof, rude. Okay, that was a bit tighter on my health than I wanted it to be because I, like, royally screwed up on a bunch of the guard commands. But yeah, we whacked him hard enough that he dropped the crystal star, and that was what he was using for his power. And so now all of our companions can see that they've actually been helping the duplicitous Dupless this whole time. Guys, I think I know why they named him Dupless, and also I'm a little embarrassed that it took me that long to figure it out. Yeah, not even knowing they were duped. Hold on. This isn't a real correction? Oh my gosh. You thought it was because he liked playing with Duplo? Yeah, fair. Maybe he does. I don't know. I never asked him. Duplicitous. So they're all a little bit shocked. And I'm magically back to being me. Yay!
Rats! You killjoys!
And he runs away. What? He ran away. I mean, wait. Just what the heck is going on here? That wasn't the real Mario? Did we get shell wings? How could I ever mistake my dear Mario for another? Oh, silly Flurry. So who's the girl? Isn't she a shadow siren? Thanks, Strong. Why would Gonzalez pair up with one of those creeps? Well, Oh, yeah. All he does is nod at her and say, oh, yeah. Oh, Mario, thanks for sticking up for me.
Well, thanks to her, I guess you came through this okay. No sweat, right?
Listen, Mario, sorry about earlier. I'd be happy to travel with you if you'll have me. Vivian has really joined the party now. Fantastic. She's my friend for life, guys. I'm so excited. And we got a crystal star. Deja vu or something? Like, I don't even know, but like, whew. And so now we know the move Art Attack, which I'm probably never gonna use. An actual end of chapter, folks. Mario defeated the rogue who had stolen his name and appearance. Now Mario has 4 crystal stars. That leaves a mere 3 more to find. We're doing really well. We're doing really well, chat. It's really great. We got. Okay. And that means his quest to collect all of the crystal stars is more than half over. Now Mario heads off towards his next adventure with his new friend Vivian. Well, what about Beldam and Marilyn? And what became of the doppelganger Dupless? We're gonna have to find out next time. because it's been a stream, folks. Thank you for your patience with my late start. Thank you for your patience with not having sound for the first little bit. Double end of chapter, plot twist, doppelganger chose to replace one of your allies. You know what, Fellerings? Come back next time to see what the heck is going on. But it was really lovely to have you all here. Thank you for all of the love and support, as always. I just really enjoy you guys. And we're gonna go on... Everyone is dupless. Yeah, that terrifies me. We're gonna go on a little bit of a raid. There are not that many options of live people right now because of my timing, but that's okay. It's a Monday. So we're gonna pop over to see Kelpsy. It looks like she's playing Hades, so it's a very different sort of game than what I typically play. But feel free to drop some love, say a hello, and just be sweet. Toss a keep it cute or two in her chat if you want to. And thanks everyone for being here. Thanks RJ, Ash, Good Cat, Vix, Sherry, like everybody I didn't mention, Fal, Focus, K Menzel. I don't know, lots of lovely people. Y'all are lovely. Snakebird, yes, Snakebird Priestess came back. Yeah, so fantastic times. I will next be live again on Thursday, 2 p.m. EST, as usual, playing whatever happens next after we've made friends with Vivian. So I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and just a great time in general. Bye for now.